Okay, James Freeman. So, when it comes to videos, why not do videos on like the bad apples? No, instead you do videos on a whole bunch of police officers claim that they're bad people, but in reality they're out there saving people's lives all the time. Well, like, yeah, I mean, he was a fake police officer. It's pretty damn evident. I mean, you don't, you usually will not have a, well, all right, so like this part right here.
What's your name and badge number? I don't have a name or a badge number. I need you to go ahead and continue on.
So if a police officer pulls you over and you ask them for their badge number and name, and if they don't, they say that, then honestly, yes, then they're full of a bunch of horse shit. So then, yes, I think on that part, James Freeman is definitely in the right on that. But at the same time, though, he goes out and he constantly tries to start shit with all kinds of police departments. For one, calling them up and wasting their damn time while there is a possibility of a woman being raped in that time period where the police could be helping her. No, instead you waste your damn time. We waste their damn time calling them up to, I don't know, either make yourself seem intelligent or make yourself seem cool, but in reality you're not really all that cool. And you're also not really all that intelligent. Now, I think if you were to cover the bad apples, I think you'd definitely get a lot more traffic to your channel. So, I mean, if you actually just picked out the bad apples and didn't actually, go after every single police officer or just call the police department and waste their time, you actually call them up about a case of like an actual bad police officer, then yes, then I think you would get a lot more attraction to your channel. Same thing goes for Friendly Neighborhood Citizen. If he actually focused on the bad police officers out there and didn't just go around and just harass every single police officer he's ever seen, then I think he definitely wouldn't be hated so much. Personally, I can't hate a whole lot of people without getting to know them. But Friendly Neighborhood Citizen, I mean, I can't help but just want to gouge his eyes out sometimes. Like, seriously, I've never wanted to gouge someone's eyes out so bad before than whenever he starts being an asshole. And then, same thing with, ANCAP Cop Watch. He's clearly not in the military. I mean, I think if he also himself went after the bad cops and not the good ones, then I think he would definitely go to, you know, I think he'd get a lot more in terms of, like views and stuff. But instead, they want to be assholes. But of course, you're always gonna have assholes like this person here. Alright, so I just had to post that because, I mean, be all fair, I don't think James is really that bad of a person. I just think he just doesn't know a whole lot about police. Like I just don't think he knows a whole lot about police tactics. And that's fine. But I think he would definitely be helping people a lot more if he, like focused on like the bad apples. Obviously, trying to convince Mario Chavez of that is basically like talking to a stone wall because you're not gonna get anywhere pretty much. I mean, seriously, you're better off talking to a dead body than you are to talking to friendly neighborhood citizen. I mean, seriously. There are definitely some First Amendment auditors and cop watchers are that definitely are given a bad name. Are just there to either film them or so people won't get an understanding. I mean, I might actually start doing cop watching, but only really to just explain to people like police tactics and a whole lot of that. So like I just go up to a police officer that is actually able to be talked to, and ask them about what all they're doing, and ask them about their police tactics and all that, so then people can get in grip and understanding of how police tactics work. Which I don't think that I don't think he's personally a bad person. I'm going for James Freeman right here. I don't think he's personally a bad person, but I think how he conducts himself sometimes makes him seem that way. I mean, calling the police and just a waste of time, that's kind of a dick move there. But I don't think it means that he's a horrible person. So I think if he, actually like focused on like the bad apples and stuff like that, then I think he could definitely get a lot further with that. Same thing like with vegan games. I mean, if vegan games wasn't so aggressive, wasn't so rude all the time, I think he'd definitely get a lot more accomplished in that. I mean, vegan games doesn't really strike me as a terribly awful person, but he's still a major asshole, of course. But I mean, he doesn't strike me as someone that would actually torture a child or torture someone. I think he just says that a lot, but he has talked about his depression a lot, and no one should go through depression. I mean, I go through a lot of depression myself. My life is pretty hard myself. But there's Ray. He just replied to me. I'll show you the image that I sent him here in a second. So this is why I sent Ray Phillips. Because it's shitting on ISIS. Right here it says, "We like dicks. Yummy, yummy dicks." Fucking ISIS. Anyways, I think if he were to actually, conduct himself in a much better manner, I think he'd get a lot more, traction. A whole lot of other stuff. But I doubt he'll ever see this because I'm pretty sure he probably blocked me. With Mario Chavez. I mean, I pissed Mario off multiple times. I think the first time I actually completely pissed him off was whenever, shit, what did I say? Oh, I really pissed him off one time whenever I said, I know it's hard living without a father. And yeah, I could tell he was angry after that. And then there's another time I really pissed him off. I forgot the other time was that was a breaking point for him. Oh, like obviously I don't mean anything to his missus because she doesn't seem like a terrible person either. But I said that she kind of looks like a dude just to piss him off. That made him angry. I'm just really good at pissing people off sometimes. In reality, if you ask anyone from where I'm at, like anyone in Clay City, if I'm a nice person, every single time they'll say, "Yeah, he's a nice person." So I believe that's how you should conduct yourself, because it'll get you a hell of a lot further being nice to people than it will being rude to people. Trust me. But yeah, that's about it. I mean, I don't think James is particularly a horrible person, but at the same time, though, I mean, he can be kind of a dumbass.